You're watching Past the Wire TV.
Ciao tutti. A little late on the East Coast, not so late here on the West Coast. Tonight's the Breeders' Cup party. There's actually two Breeders' Cup parties, one that a lot of the horsemen, riders, and trainers and everybody else goes to, and then there's the other Breeders' Cup party that's a special invite party, and that's where I'm going. But it was the night before. It's the night before the Breeders' Cup. I think everybody that plays this game, at least in the States, waits for 2 days. Derby Day, Breeders' Cup, 2 days. And really, Derby Day is 2 days as well, because the Oaks counts, ladies first. But the night before, and most of us have done most of our handicapping. I will say this, there's always, and there should always be, game time decisions. There are game time decisions in this game. And how the track is playing, how things are trending, all of that should affect some of the moves that you're going to make over the next couple of days. We talked a lot about mistakes people make, talked about a lot of pitfalls and things you should avoid, and talked a lot about what I think those of you that are playing should do, and that's go for the kill. Have an opinion, stand by your opinion, back it. If you went, to the seminar and you agree or like some of my opinions and you don't have one and you ride with me, let's ride together and try and win together. But what I'll say is, bet it aggressively. Hedging is for landscapers. Boxing, Christmas presents. Go for the kill. I mean, we talked a lot on the seminar about how, you can make those kind of mistakes on a day like Breeders' Cup Day and come out ahead because the pools are so good and there's so much silly money, recreational money, whatever you want to call it in there. But I say start playing right now. Go after them. One of the keys to the Breeders' Cup that I will share, in my opinion, is this year there were some very good favorites that I think are stands and that you may want to ride with. But there are some that I think, in my opinion, are a little iffy, a little vulnerable, a little questionable. And one of my rules of thumb is if I'm going to back in single and ride hard on a favorite, I don't want any knocks. I don't want any vulnerabilities that I could see. I don't want to have to worry about anybody or anything. If I back the favorite, I want to be 100% confident in that favorite. If I'm not, then I look to beat them. And there's nothing like beating them. A couple of bombs I think are very, very live. I'm talking 20, 30, 40 to 1 bombs that I'll be using. We talked about them on the seminar. Most of you that are watching were probably on. But, I think it's a Breeders' Cup that if things go right, and you could always say, well, if things go right, but I think if things go right, this is the kind of Breeders' Cup that can really, really turn into something. I think, vulnerable favorites are always great, and going after them and going after, beating them is always great. When you like bombs, that's it. I play to win. We play to outplay everybody out there. So that's what we do, and that's what we're going to try and do. And I encourage everybody to do the same. If you are a fan of Past the Wire TV or Past the Wire and everything that Big Race Jim, Gio, Nice Guy Eddie, Charles, our support staff, Mary Beth and Amber, and everybody else, Ernie, our photographer out here, Courtney, our photographer back east, you know, show us some love and come by and say hello at the Breeders' Cup if you see us. We've had so many people come up to us. It's so cool to get to actually meet some of you. There's probably a few of you that we don't want to meet, but most of you we do. So that's a good thing. That's the Pacific Ocean roaring behind me. Gets a little chilly here at night, warms up during the day. Another big positive, there was some rain creeping up on the Del Mar area for Saturday. That's gone. They say now we're not going to get any of that rain, so that's a good thing. So we are pretty much ready to roll. So hopefully, I think it's a good thing if you take some of our advice and play it the way that we like to. But you know, if you're winning and beating the game and coming out ahead, you don't got to take advice from anybody. But if you're not, try some of the things we talked about, and you know, you just might have a wonderful Breeders' Cup, and that's what I'm hoping for everybody, especially those that ride with us. You ride with us, you'll never starve. We love all the people that support Past the Wire and Past the Wire TV. So, with that said, let's go get them.
Nobody does it better.